Thank
You're
you.
so talented, getting to see you direct and seeing your students leave you those really sweet messages. Oh
They
my
were.
God. I read all of those I read
Oh,
all of
Fran.
those comments and I was so
Mm.
proud. I was so happy for you. Let me fix it.
One of the things we
Mm.
wanted to follow up with you on is that we are going to do the Artist's Way. We are going to
Yeah.
start this. I think we said May 11th, right? That was the week
The
of May
week of
11th.
May 11th.
Great.
Yes.
So, class, if you want to join in with us, like we said, we're going to have like little short videos that we're going to post adjacent to our regular episodes. So tune into those. But please let us know. Send us an email. DM us at fixitpod, lemmefixitpod@gmail.com, and let us know if you want to join. So we know how many people we're going to have. So we can
Yeah.
also shout you out on a regular basis as well.
Yes. So let's highlight one of the comments that mentioned it. This is from Pop Girl CB. It says, "I would love to do the Artist Way with you. I'm currently in a Zoom cohort and it's coming to an end in a couple of weeks. And I was getting sad that it was coming to an end. I would love to go through the process again. There are people in the current cohort who have done it multiple times and have said that they get different things every time they do it. So I really want to do it again." Delon, the response has been phenomenal. I think I told you I've been hosting this morning mic that you call my geriatric stand-up comedy mic. But I did it this past weekend, and one of the comics came up to me and she was like, "Oh my God, I saw your post about the Artist Way. I'm so excited that you're doing it." She's like, "That book has changed my life." She's like, "Please tell me when you're going to do it. I'm going to do it." Like, it was just so cool. I just have never seen her that excited to talk to me about something I posted on social before. I was like, "Oh, you watch my content now."
My friends are also saying that. My friend Marlena,
Yeah.
there was somebody else who was like, "Hey, I would love to do the Artist Way with you." I was like, "Yeah, come on, we're going to do it every week."
Yeah, it's and I think the thing that I said to you recently, class, I've been burning the candle at both ends. I've been in a funk, and I was really just thinking, wow, this is, I think, the sign that I really need to do this Artist Way, because I just need a reframe on my artistic power. And I think I've just been having this moment of like, it's like the getting older of it all, where I'm
It's
like,
that midlife crisis, girl.
I'm like, look, I'm doing well, don't get me wrong, but it's like the reality of like my body's not doing what it used to do, and I'm like, looking at myself every day and being like, God, look
Girl,
at
I
all of
came on the
this.
video and I was like, "Oh my god, I actually look like this." The other thing is like the other part of it is like I have a regular phrase when I'm like, "God, I didn't know it was going to be this hard." I just thought when I wanted to be an adult so bad, class, I just wanted to have so much control over my life.
Yeah.
And I knew bills happened, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
know I had to like pay them motherfuckers like this.
Yeah. And
Like
they
not
just keep
only
coming.
they just keep coming. And I have Fran and I, guys, class, we hustle. We hustle. Fran and I
Yeah.
have 17 jobs and they
Yeah.
just keep coming. Thankfully, please, universe, because
Mm-hmm.
he needs the
And
money.
let me tell
But,
you,
it, but what,
I didn't. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just saying, but like that's like we shouldn't have to do that to be middle class. And I'm barely
Mm,
middle class here, right?
yeah. Yeah, I feel like Delon, child, I had to turn down. I got offered another job. I
I
said,
mean,
"Please, I
same,
can't. I
same.
can't. I can't take
I
a."
had a conversation today. I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. How
I
much to
said,
pay? Let's
I
do it.
would love some extra money, but I genuinely can't. I'm exhausted. I can't do another one. But what I need and what I'm missing is just a connection to my art and my
Yeah,
creative
100%.
power, and to be able to create from a place of um potential, rather than, well, I can't do
Mm,
this because it's too expensive and nobody's going to want it and it's not good enough and look at what that person's doing, and I'm too old and blah blah blah. And I just think it'll be really healing. And also what I'm excited about that people have shared with us is that you and I are very creative and we're really hardworking. And I think it's powerful for people to see other people who maybe they're like, wow, I'd love to do what they're doing, or wow, they've made it. Having like this reflective, vulnerable moment where it's like,
yeah.
we don't have it all figured out. We're still, there's still things that we would like to achieve.
I'm looking out here looking for the lamp and rubbing on it to get my three wishes. Okay,
Yeah.
the wish that I have for you in this
Hmm.
artist way process,
Yes.
Fran, is that you are such an artist in so many different ways. But I
Hmm.
wish that you find a way to create that's outside of any kind of typical box, meaning
Mm,
you are a writer, you are a social media creator and consultant, you're also a great graphic designer, you do visual art as well. I want to help you figure out what you can smash all those things in that doesn't like actually require you to go, I need a graphic design client. I need
mm,
this studio to produce my script,
mm-hmm.
right? Like
Me.
what can you do with all of those things? That's my wish for you at the end of these 3
Yeah.
months when we're doing this.
I mean, that's been a big part of my return to stand up, is being able to
Mm,
like take creative control, but still, I still am wrestling with my process and like what I want to say and feeling like fear, I feel
mm,
fear of like what people will say about me and getting out of my own way and if I'm being totally honest, like dealing with like jealousy.
mm-hmm.
It's and sometimes the jealousy is for people that I actually am like really excited for. People that I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you earned this amazing thing that you have and you've worked so hard and I want that for you, but I also have the feeling I'm like, damn, this is really highlighting for me the thing that I miss
What is
about.
that? What is the thing that you miss?
Ooh, I miss being able to like see my creative ideas like brought to life, like in a
Mm,
really tangible way. Like like yeah, I can get on stage and tell jokes, but like I still want to be an actor. And
mm,
I'm auditioning for stuff and it is we talk about this all the time, Dylan. It's so hard to do a full work day and then do
oof.
like a four
Set up a
scene
camera,
audition, set up a
memorize the thing. Ugh,
and do all
ugh.
the stuff. And this is how I'm going into it.
I know, I
I guess I
know.
gotta fucking do this audition. And I'm not like I'm not like excited about it. I'm not going into it like with my fullest self. I'm going in being I'm not going like I'm not gonna get this. I'm so tired. I don't have time to learn the line. I'm cramming. I'm just not showing up in like a fully actualized like, oh, I love making things. I love
I
showing my
get
I'm
to
not
do this today. I
I
get
get
to
to
do
do this.
this.
Right. I'm not there. And to your point about like being able and Delon, I would say I feel the same way about you, right? Like you've been working on this show and class. The music that Delon has written is so good.
Thank
You're
you.
so talented. Getting to see you direct, and seeing your students leave you those really sweet messages. Oh
They
my
were.
God. I read all of those I read
Oh,
all of
Fran.
those comments and I was so
Mm.
proud. I was so happy for you. And I was just like, you went through that process and you were so hard on yourself the whole
Oh my God,
time.
the anxiety I had, the anxiety.
You were so hard on you.
Class, I left her. I tried to record this message for Fran. I kid you not, like 6 different times, and I was pacing around my apartment, being like, "There was after the first rehearsal, I was like, oh, what am I doing? It's not going well." And it's just like it's something you can't. I realize now I can't control it,
Mhm.
and we're so type A, you and I, and there's so many
Yes.
things that we are in control of, but in a lot of ways, art just comes out of you.
Mhm.
And you just
Mhm.
do it and hope for the best. So I really appreciate that reflection. I also,
Yeah.
goes without saying, I always appreciate how you hold space, how we hold space for
Yeah.
one another. Because, girl, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't make it through. Like, write
Mhm.
that song. If it wasn't for you, I would make it through.
But
Ready?
I like this idea of us like in class. Please tell us in the comments. May 11th, the week of May 11th is where we're going to start. But please tell us in the comments if you're going to do it with us. What is your hope? What is the thing that you'd like to get out of it? Because I would really like Delon to get, you know, the ability to see yourself as a true artist
Yeah.
and like know that you can do it and that like that the first thing is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty damn good.
Fran, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's perfectionist. I want it to be good,
Mhm.
and I would say, knowing you for 20,000 years that we've been friends, the other side of what you were saying is
Mhm.
you want the validation from everyone else for your art.
Yeah.
Me too. And the
Yeah.
fear of it is I'm going to do a thing and nobody's going to like it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the same thing that you just said, sometimes you just have to shit that shit out. You just have to
Mhm.
put it out
Mhm.
and go, you know what? fine, the next one. And you've done this with writing for
Yeah.
years, right?
Yeah.
Just go, go, go. And now, like we were just talking about this the other day, ideas just come to you. You
Hmm.
just like pump
Oh,
them
I
out,
can
right?
shit out ideas. I mean,
You know?
class,
So
my
like,
job is an idea factory. I'm just like,
yeah, so like I figure for both of us, I
hmm.
hope that we can figure out a relationship with that fear.
Hmm.
Because part of the big part of all of this is just the act of doing it and getting it
Yeah.
out, you know?
Yeah.